What's going on, everybody? I'm Andrew, aka Drewski. Welcome back to another episode of InCite Tonight Show. You already know, it's been a minute, it's been a while. I've missed you, I know you missed me. We about to have some fun today. We about to have a nice moment. The guest that I have right now, professional, up to the times, core, Mr. Lawyer, Mr. Swaggerific. He can help you with all your legal stuff. Man came from the gutter, the trenches, from the dirt, from the mud, and now he's just living in loyalty, living in his and basking in his greatness. Mr. Fraser.
What you say, man?
It's good to see you, brother.
It's good to see you.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I told you this is a long time coming.
Long overdue,
Yeah, but
man.
we're here, man.
We're here, brother. It's been like what? It was 2021
Yeah,
when we
COVID.
first met.
And once we met, it's like
The vibe.
Yeah.
The vibe,
Yeah,
bro.
that's one thing I'll say. Once we met, it was like, yo, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work together somehow, some way, you know.
We were gonna interchange somehow, and I'm
Yeah.
happy that you're on the platform. I appreciate you, brother. Trust me.
Thank you
On
for having
behalf
me,
of
man.
the fans that watch, I appreciate you. Let's start with the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Courtney Fraser. I'm a corporate lawyer. I have my office is in downtown Brampton. I've been doing law for over a decade because before becoming a lawyer, I was a paralegal. I grew up in the east part of the city in Scarborough before moving to the west part, Brampton. If you count Brampton as part of the city, I don't know. A lot of people, it's politics. A lot of people
politics.
don't really rate Brampton like that. But
We'll put them there. We'll put them there.
yeah,
Respectfully,
yeah.
we'll put them there.
So from east to west and everything in between. I went to schools in between and stuff like that. But now I'm a lawyer, and I just try and support my community, making sure that my community has just sound legal advice so that they can, pursue their endeavors and achieve something,
I feel you on that, brother. Now, here's a thing that I wanted to know. What made you pick this spot of profession? Because I know, growing up, like, we don't think about these type of things. We think about being like a basketball player, a rapper. We want to be, entertainment world, or we want to just make money. What made you change that mindset and be like, I want to do this, and this is not just going to benefit me, but other people? What made you want to take that route?
Well, like many young males like ourselves, I really wanted to play basketball or rap at first.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I could tell once I got to like high school, I could tell that this is not gonna work out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't rap like that, and I can't jump out the gym.
What grade were you when you realized that? Because certain
Definitely grade 9.
Ah,
Definitely
really?
grade 9, early.
Wow.
But I liked ball. I still played ball
Yeah,
on the ball team, whatever. But I'm not going pro, bro. I'm only 6'2". Allen Iverson's 6'2", but Allen Iverson has a mean crossover and is the jumper. I didn't have that, so it's like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
You were real with yourself at grade 9. I respect that.
Definitely. I give credit to like Jay-Z because at that time in the early millennium, like Jay-Z was kind of going corporate, so it kind of opened like my eyes to what corporate means. What it, like, does it mean just put on a suit and tie? I got the tie on today, but no, it just means like, just doing business, basically. I knew I wanted to be in business. I knew I wanted to be my own boss and all that stuff, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. And then later on in high school, I got introduced to law. I think like grade 11, you're in law class and you're learning about the law and everything like that. And then I realized, hey, I wanted to be a lawyer because I want to like free the man them. That's what you're thinking. Like, like, your friends are giving trouble. They're getting arrested. They're talking about this. They're talking about that. I'm like, yo, there's so much innocent people out there. I want to just free the man them. And then you get old, like as you get older and you mature, you realize, yo, some of the man them is not really innocent, But
you said it better than me, bro. It's facts.
That was the first thing that made me want to say I'm gonna pursue law. Like I wanted to free the man them. I wanted to represent the man them. I didn't want to be like a drug dealer or anything, but I thought, I could still make money just representing the drug dealer and stuff like that. And it's been a journey since then, basically.
That's good, bro. And I'm proud because I've seen a good amount of your stuff. I've been following you, like I said, since 2021, but like I went beyond that. I went like before 2021 and just your trajectory from there. I'm a person like when I watch people, I don't like to just watch them from right at that moment. I like to
Yeah.
watch them from before. That's the great thing about social media is that you get to see people from what they were before to where they are now.
Yeah.
And just your trajectory of how you got from where you got to now is incredible. Like, what keeps you motivated to do law? Because you know law is a very serious thing, and especially not every black man want to tap into that.
Yeah.
So what made you be the workhorse to do what you're doing now?
Honestly, it was really because like coming into it, I never knew any black lawyers. And then like, you know, a lot of my peers never knew black lawyers and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to represent for our community. And I felt like our community has this thing where we always think we need a certain, I'm not gonna say it, but we need a certain lawyer from a certain ethnicity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we feel like
I feel you. I feel you.
But like coming up, I was just like, but why wouldn't you think you need someone who looks like you, who's from the same neighborhoods as you, who's been in the struggles that you know you've been in and stuff like that? So I just wanted to represent, and I just wanted to be there for my community, you know, because I feel like if I could support a bunch of entrepreneurs to achieve great things, then these entrepreneurs are gonna probably hire my offspring and my little cousins and nephews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
But we need like strong businesses in our community. Ownership is important to me, right? And so is representation. So I feel like we all play a part. You're here interviewing me. You're here like showcasing the lawyer. I gotta make sure your business is tight so you can keep doing this for another 50 years. You can pass it down to somebody. They can run it, stuff like that, right?
Absolutely.
So, it's just we all have our part in the community. This is just my role, you know. So that's pretty much it. Just took it serious because I just want to be here for the community and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, and I respect that. We're gonna go on a quick commercial break. We're gonna talk more about Mr. Fraser over here and a little bit in depth, but we're gonna be right back after a few messages from our sponsors and partners.
We know that your barbecue has been through a lot this summer. Now it's time to leave it to the professionals. Book now with SynSix, your barbecue maintenance professionals. Our team gets down and dirty, so you don't have to.
We are back again with Big Boy Fraser over here, my brother Fraser over here. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm about to tap in with him a little bit more on a couple questions, so please have your ears ready for this because it's some real questions. Brother, there's something that I wanted to put out there that, you know, we can't make it go unnoticed. You got an award.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you see, you didn't think I was gonna bring that up, but I'm gonna bring it. You got an award. Please tell them the award. I wanna say it, but I want you to say it because this is your award. Yeah. Tell them the award and when you got it.
You're talking about the Canada's Choice one?
Yep.
So
say it with your chest. Canada's Choice. Not just Toronto, not just Brampton, Canada's Choice.
Yeah.
Tell them, brother. Tell them.
So I was voted Canada's Choice is best business lawyer in Brampton, something like that. I know I'm trying to downplay it because I don't really talk I don't really talk about the awards and stuff like that, and you know I just try and do the work.
Yeah, but at the same time you have to really think about it like for you to be picked and selected. Any black man doing what they're doing, especially what you're doing right now, being picked and selected for Canada, being a business lawyer and stuff like that, there's certain rappers that don't even get nominated for being a rapper. And you got nominated and you won an award for being something that's not a rapper, not a basketball player, something that's non-entertainment. That's huge, bro.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It definitely was a great accomplishment. I knew I was nominated, but I wasn't really thinking I was gonna win because, you know, sometimes you get nominated for things, but it's like
it's whatever.
Yeah, it's like someone acknowledged me, someone see me, someone thinks I belong here, which is cool. But I didn't think I was gonna win. And then
how did you feel when you got that message that you won it?
I was shocked. I was like, oh snap! I really won.
For
like,
true?
Yeah.
With a for true?
Yeah. So I was excited. I was happy. You know, I sent it around to my close friends or whatever. I didn't even tell my mom. I think my mom found out on Instagram. My mom and my grandma found out on Instagram. My mom probably sent it around to the family and everything like that, on the WhatsApp.
On the WhatsApp, I was about to say that WhatsApp for parents is a serious thing. Let's set it around, bro.
Set it around, and it was a great feeling because it's like it was the start of the year, kick off the year. Getting that, it just made me feel like, okay, this is gonna be a big year. Like, just ride the momentum of this and just keep going. But it was good because just to be acknowledged in your field, in your industry, and to be placed there with your peers of a certain caliber, it's a great feeling. So shout out Canada's Choice, and man, hopefully it's just the first of many. Hopefully maybe next year, 2025, you see me get another one. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, back to back.
I'm trying to put in the work. I'm trying to put in the work.
Hey, did you hear that? Let them get the back-to-back win. Respectfully.
Hey, for the culture.
For the culture, brother.
Not?
Come on, man. So here's another thing I wanted to ask, because with great success also comes with great pain, especially for our culture, our race. What does our community mean to you as a person that's in the legal field? What does it mean to you?
Our community is everything, right? My community was the first. Our community was the first ones to support me, first ones to put me on, first ones to recommend me to anybody, first one to pay me, first ones to just shout me out, post me, let people know this is what I do and stuff like that, right? They're my biggest demographic of clients, I feel like they need me and I feel like I need them. I told you, without the community, there's no me, there's no one to serve, right? I wouldn't have even the inspiration and the motivation to keep going. It's only because I want to help our community that, I'm willing to every day put in the work and do this for hours and hours and hours, because I know that, I believe that, one day one of my clients will be the next Amazon or Google or Apple and stuff like that, right? And they need strong counsel, right? So that's what keeps me going, and that's why the community means so much to me, because I just know there's things that are brewing, so I just want to be there to support them.
That's how it's supposed to be. And this is a very important, I always ask this as well. If you had to give advice to any young man or young woman, whatever race or creed they are, that are young, coming up, rather from the hood or not from the hood, what would your advice be to those people, that 15-year-old, that 16-year-old that wants to be in that field but just doesn't know what it takes, or doesn't know if they're worthy enough to even step in that light? What would be your advice to that person?
My first piece of advice would be work on your craft, put in the time. You may not have the money, the resources, and everything like that to do certain things, but you have the time. You always have the time. Put in the time, and you're gonna get better and better and better. And as you get better, people will notice you. My second bit of advice: find a mentor, someone who has done what you're trying to do. Ask them questions, pick their brains, learn from them. I'm 36 right now. I still have mentors. When I got in, I had mentors. I have more mentors now than when I did when I first started, right?
You brought that up.
Because I'm always trying to learn, and there's people that are more senior than me that have done what I've done. They've been where I've been, and I reach out to them every day. I always have a question. My mentor that I started with, who I articled under, I was just on the phone with him just the other day. I can call him maybe 10 at night, 11 at night, 12 at night. He's the one that first showed me, as a lawyer, you're gonna do this every day for the rest of your life until you actually put this down. He'd be up, I'd be a student, he'd be up 2 a.m. Go to maybe his bed like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and be up 6:30.
Jeez.
At it again, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't believe him, but because I was a student and I had access to like the cloud and the files, I could see like when he was last looking at things and whatever. He was up. He was always up. He was always up working. You know what I'm saying?
It was on Instagram or something.
No, but he's too old for Instagram.
No, but I'm saying he was up on it like it was like he was on Instagram.
Yeah,
just,
like he was scrolling. Nah, he's reading, he's working. You know what I'm saying? He's preparing. So I always took that from him, you know, just put in the work and stuff like that. He just taught me a lot of professionalism and stuff, you know. So
Good, bro.
find a mentor, put in the work, get around people that are doing it as well. If you can get some peers that are doing it, that's always good as well.
Yo, and I want to put this out there because I'm a person that loves to give flowers when people are alive. I want to shout you out because when I first met you, and even the second time that I saw you, you had young mentors walking around. Now we are a part of the brotherhood called Black Man Style. Shout out to Black Man Style for putting, you know, the unity of brotherhood together. And when we met on a vibe. And when I say we met on a vibe, like first sentence, we just clicked. And what made me so proud of him even more was that he had two young men with him doing this Black Man Style, dressed up in suit and tie, you know, teaching them how to make connections, teaching them, you know, asking people for their first name, last name, what they do. And I want to give you your flowers because we need a lot of older heads or just people of the age of mindset to actually teach these young ones at a young age how to even just say please, thank you, how to, you know, have manners, shake hand. Like a lot of that's been missing from our community. And I feel like a lot of us don't remind these young ones that if you want to get to a certain level, you gotta act like you're from that level. And you did that and you never stopped. So if anybody's looking for a mentor to represent, please go to him because he is a perfect representation of how you should act, operate, and move amongst people, especially amongst our Black brothers and Black sisters. And I want to give you your flowers because people don't see that, but I see
forgot about that myself.
You know what I'm saying? I see these things, brother.
But yeah, I also have a nonprofit called Legacy United, and one of the things that we do is we mentor young adolescents, and we have like you know, just peer-to-peer networking and mentorship programs and stuff like that. And like I just thought it was important bring them to the shoots, bring them around other professional Black men, let them see how to conduct themselves, find out what these men do, because these men don't really rap or they're not athletes, but they're professionals in some way. Find out what they do, and that will grow their imagination as to what they can do.
Facts.
You know,
I agree.
And they just stylish too.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? So
just fresh, man.
Yeah. Now every time Black Man Style comes around, they're calling me like,
you know
what time are you picking me up?
Come on.
You know, like I got my fit ready and stuff like that. So
come on,
it's important. Representation matters.
It definitely matters, brother. Definitely matters. And we're gonna make sure we drop all those links at the bottom of the description. We're gonna drop his stuff down there too. So make sure you tap into him. Make sure you send me the link so they could see it. Because we want everyone to get involved. We want to get a whole heap of exposure. Now we're going to get into a game.
Okay.
Because man, them are good with the games around here. You know what I'm saying? So this is a legendary one. A lot of people have done it on the show, but only the original one has done it consistently. It's called Keep That, Nice That.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. I'm going to give you random things.
Yeah.
You're going to say keep that.
Or
nice it.
Okay.
All right, so that's simple. Okay, are you ready for it? I'm gonna give you probably like 10 of them, and you just tell me keep that nice it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start with this. Hennessy.
Nice it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Nah.
Ray and Nephews.
Keep that.
Okay, I was about to cuss you for half a second.
Keep the race.
The Bahamas. Going to the Bahamas.
I never been, but keep that. I wanna go.
All right.
Yeah.
Nikes, the brand.
You can keep Nikes. I have some dunks in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep that.
All right.
I was just watching the Air documentary last week. You know.
I need to watch it.
You haven't watched that?
I haven't watched
Just watch it, how they came up with Jordan and stuff like that. It's a good documentary.
I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
watch
keep the Nikes. Keep the Nikes.
Let me see. I have a bunch. Busta Rhymes.
Keep that. I just saw Busta Rhymes on the 50 Cent tour.
Gee.
Yeah, yo, performer.
Come on.
Performer.
Right.
Just him and one hype man for like a good hour. Performer.
Dangerous. Bro.
Yeah. Keep that.
Chief Keef.
You can keep Chief. I'll keep that. I was just watching the Finito video the other day, like, and I just remember a time when Chief Keef had like the the city, like not just the city, like he just had like the world just on a wave. I'll keep it, man. He seems to be.
I'm a nice him.
Yeah, he seems to be staying out of trouble. So I just, you know, I'm all for a black man staying out of trouble and getting money. So you know.
Nice him. What else? Let's say Aretha Franklin.
Oh yeah, I love Motown. So keep that.
Okay. Little Nas X.
Nice that, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it. I had to do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They've been pushing his documentary on like HBO for the last weeks. Like if you watch HBO and stuff like that, every day it's just on like.
Yeah, you can nice that still.
Yeah.
What else? I have two more. Floyd Mayweather.
The best. Keep that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, keep that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I was about to say. Well, thank you very much for coming to the show. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys tap in. Please, I beg you, tap into his program, tap into the legal firm, tap into what he's doing. The description is going to be at the bottom. So make sure you tune in, make sure you join. Whatever he's doing, follow him, because like I said, we need more representations, not just in the entertainment world, but in the business and the legal world. And he's here. You guys can't say I don't put people across the board on here, because, hey, he does what he does. So make sure you tap into him. It's a pleasure to have you.
Bro, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
Come on,
you know I'm proud of you. You know from when we met. You know, like you're supposed to do great things, and this is in your realm, and this is lovely to see. You got your staff here, you got the studio here, like, you know, like I know you're a man of like just many talents. So
right.
I'm just glad that you brought me into your world. I'm glad that you trust me with your audience. Like,
I appreciate
that means a lot to me.
I appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you tap in, and this is another episode of the InCite Tonight Show. Come on, put a little insight in your late night. Are you dumb? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Juicy Entertainer. Thank you for coming to another episode of the InCite Late Night Show. Make sure you subscribe. Not saying it again. Make sure you subscribe. See, you made me say it again. I don't like you for that.